Hello, and welcome to Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do a review of Black Site Studios' two packages that make up their new Funland line, and that is the main events or main theme rides and the sideshow. So let's get started. Some of you will know, of course, that I have jumped into Don't Look Back in a big way. And one of the new products that has recently come out is a rundown carnival for Don't Look Back to help support their new product, their Killer Clown expansion. And so I've purchased that. I put it together. I was amazed when I first saw it, when it first showed up. Thought it would be a great thing to have. And so let's go to the building table. So this is the finished products for Funland by Black Site Studios. Main attractions, and this one over here, which is the sideshow. These come flat pack. They're pre-painted MDF. They could really have some additional paint that would really bring out some of the details. Probably going to do that on this one. The dart thrower has a dart on the side. There's lettering on it. And I think this will really just pop if I painted out some of those details on there, so I intend to. There's two ticket booths. A couple of these products use clear plastic, laser cut plastic. These were filthy and I couldn't get them to clean up. I think it works in this particular case because it is a run-down carnival, but I just could not get those burn marks to come off that plastic. There's a few paper products too that glue on, like here it's 5-cent ticket price, so pretty reasonable. They create their color by using additional parts, so they're more complicated models than they look like. I think one of the great examples of that's going to be the ice ball. I didn't glue the roof on. I probably will glue the roof on all of these because unlike some of the other kits, I don't think we're going to be moving around in there much. But you can see that all the various trim and the different colors that are given. You can also see that there's cracks and there's holes in the floor. This product would be very useful for games like the one it's made for Don't Look Back, or for zombie apocalypse games. It's not very useful if you're looking for a working, usable carnival. It is very worn and broken down. So the products that come with it, I mentioned already, there's two ticket booths that come with the basic set. The dart thrower I mentioned. There is a refreshment stand with some menus, and again, there's things written on here making them kind of specific. I would argue to DLB, like one of the things you can buy on the menu list here is Life. And that comes with some gray board, mostly gray board, picnic tables. The ice ball I showed you, that's basically a skee ball game. There's a ring toss. The ring toss was a little problematic because some of these uprights that you toss the rings onto were already broken when I got it. I've done a little bit of repair where I could. Again, this is one where I think I may paint tosser ring here in white or red or something to bring it out more against the blue background. I have some more of these stars and loops. There were plenty of those things extra, and I'm going to put some of those on the side to enliven it. The strength test on the Black Site Studios webpage, in an advertisement for the clown, they have these stars painted a slightly lighter red or pinkish color, and it really brings them out. So I probably will end up doing that and make that a little more visible. So the other products worth mentioning, of course, in the main park, there's a wonderful little entrance. I really like this a lot. I think that's a pretty cool little piece, and is going to look nice on the playing table. Then the two obvious things worth talking about, the most noticeable, are the merry-go-round. Set of shortcomings for this is the little poles don't actually go all the way up to the top, which I find a little annoying. The horses are, of course, way out of scale, too. I'm not really sure that matters much. You're not going to be climbing around or riding these pieces, but you can see if you put there's my unfinished clown that goes with this, and you see if I put him up against those built, well, maybe they don't look as bad as I thought they did. But it also allowed the merry-go-round to have the look and look right and look reasonable on the page without just dominating a 3x3 table. So I'm actually pretty pleased with how that came out. All right, so there's the most impressive of the pieces in the set without doubt, and that is the Ferris wheel. A close watch of it, you'll notice no doubt that I have some rubber bands on it. That's because this model is finicky. It is designed to move, but if you don't have it exactly lined up right, it doesn't move really well. You may have noticed that that white one just scraped on the ground. Oh, that time it didn't. This is a fiddly little model, and if everything isn't just plain lined up right, the parts fall off, these gondolas fall off. An issue of getting the connection here right, and getting all these joints exactly right, and having these uprights at exactly 90-degree angles. If everything's lined up, I think it works. But I don't know. I've just reworked the whole darn thing to try to get it to hold up and work. And this will be the last time. I've spent a lot of time fiddling on that wheel. And if it does not work, if I have these gondolas continue to fall off again, I'm just going to glue it all in place. The truth is it doesn't need to move at all for game purposes. And by removing that ability, I can glue these gondolas in, which will actually give it more strength, I think, and probably help prevent any future warping issues that MDF is prone to. It also would solve the issue. I know at some point some idiot's going to put one of these guys in here. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but last thing I want is a resin figure falling out of that Ferris wheel. So that's the Ferris wheel. Those are the parts. I like the way they've given you a lot of color in here. I like the way they've added the additional parts to brighten it up. I'm a little annoyed by the green on this one. They have mostly gone with a red, white, and blue theme, and this one sort of tacks in green out of nowhere all of a sudden. I think what I would have done, this is just a design issue, and it's probably being a little picky, but I think what I would have done is made every other one of these white, and then left the others red and blue, and it would have kept with that red, white, and blue theme that they've been building. But that's a pretty minor point. If you look carefully, you also see they sprayed this lightly with a rustish red on top of it to give it a somewhat rusted out look. So nice effect, nice kits, mostly pretty easy to put together. The only real challenge was this, and that's only to be able to make it move. And I think I may have fixed that issue. So there you have it. This is the Funland line from Black Site Studios. My end thoughts about the product. I think the models are very, very attractive. They easily fill up the 3x3 table that would be used for a game of Don't Look Back. And I think they're going to be a lot of joy and really add to some enjoyable games of Don't Look Back. So I'm looking forward to using them on the gaming table. If you have any questions about these kits, or if you own these kits yourself and would like to make your own comments about that, go ahead and do that in the comments down below. Also, if you have any ideas for further content you'd like to see us present here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, we look for that in the comments down below as well. If you've enjoyed this video or found it useful, I hope that you will hit like. And if you'd like to continue to receive notifications of videos like this one that might help you decide how to better spend your money or time in your wargaming hobby, then please hit subscribe. Until next time, cheers.